When is the best time to meet with your financial planner? In theory, graduate from school, it's a good time to meet with a financial planner. You can get something out of it. But I find in reality is that that's a little bit too soon. Because at that moment, there's still a lot of uncertainty for young adults, whether or not they're going to go back to school, their marital status, their job, career development. There's still a lot of uncertainty. It's almost like asking an architect to design your house, but you don't even know where you're going to build the site, what kind of material, what kind of budget. There's way too many things that you have to make assumptions. So I think that is probably not the best time. I find in my experience, the best time is probably do it 5 to 10 months before your retirement. And there are a lot of good reasons for that. The first reason is because at that moment, you have already accumulated some asset and some resources, and then you have something to plan. You probably already have RSP, TFSA, you know your company pension, you know your CPP and OAS. There are a lot of things already certain. So with that kind of certainty, the planner can put it together and formulate a plan for you. And that's number one reason. And then secondly is actually to make some adjustment. So 5 to 10 years give you a little bit time to make implementation, make adjustment, and see the result. If it is too short, like I'm going to retire tomorrow, I'm going to retire next month, we can do the estimate, but you already make a decision to retire, then we probably can only work with what you have right now to discuss. Sometimes, okay, there are times it will be a hard conversation if we find out it's actually too close to the wire, that there should be other planning to do beforehand, right? And 3 is updating the estate plan. That is actually a good time. When you are around age of 60, 55, it's a good time to review whether or not your estate planning still makes sense, because traditionally one person died, passed the asset to the surviving spouse passed, distribute equally to all children. That might not always be the best ideal, but that only works well when children are very young. But when children are already adults, some people may either need the money a little bit sooner, or they shouldn't get money at all. But that's the time that you already have a little bit idea how your children's future will be. And it might be a good moment to review and then distribute portion of your estate first. And then sometimes, for example, blended families, it probably makes sense not to all roll it to the surviving spouse. You might have a different planning to give some portion of your estate to your children. Probably just use life insurance to narrow that gap. I recommend meeting your financial planner about every 4 to 6 months. Not once a year, because I think that a lot have happened. It may be a little bit taking too long. But also, you also don't need to see them every month either, because probably not a whole lot has changed. Every 4 to 6 months is the ideal time. Each meeting doesn't have to be long, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half most. That will be enough, because then that will be able to keep your planner informed about your plan, and then the planner will become your quarterback, your friend, to give you some advice. And then Radiant Life Financial, we do financial planning for customers. If you have any questions, want to know more, want to book an appointment, or want to submit your applications, please feel free to click the link below, and we're happy to connect with you. Until then.